Come to order. It's another episode of the Saturday Afternoon Movie Club. I'm Geoff, the guy who talks first. We have with me the usuals. What's up, Bjorn?
What's up?
And Randall.
You pointed in the right directions.
Yeah.
I know. I was rehearsing in my head. For people watching, you probably can already tell, but these two guys have switched seats for, and we won't get into why, but it's very personal and some would say embarrassing, but we don't need to go into the details. We have a guest. We're zooming in a guest. It's Dan Sebree. What's up, man?
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Yeah, Dan's my friend. He's from Dayton, Ohio. He's one of my oldest and youngest friends. I've known him for 12 years, and he is now 32. He's my connection to what's hip, and the fact that he's not really, he just loves Frank Zappa and shit. Really is why I don't know.
Sure.
That's why I don't know what Rizzy means, because Dan doesn't.
Yeah, I just text my nephew questions.
So I'm getting a third hand whenever I text you, hey, what's this mean? And then you text your nephew, and then he texts you, and you text me, and then I go, I know what Rizzy means. I'm Rizzy.
I literally called my nephew in a cold sweat. I was like, what does 6'7" mean? I don't understand. And he broke it down for me. Yeah, he broke it down for me. And he was explaining it. I was like, so it means nothing? He's like, yeah, pretty much. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, it's Pee-wee's Playhouse.
Yeah, it's the same. I'm 32, so as a millennial, it's like the same as the IDK my BFF Jill. Like, that's the same thing.
See, I don't even know what that is. But I know that 6'7" caught on because adults were like, what's that mean? And then people kept doing it.
Yeah.
It's just freaking out about it is so funny because it's another part of if you would just shut up, whatever your problem is goes away.
The more you talk about it.
So many people don't realize that their problems would go away if they shut the fuck up about it.
Yeah. Also, people have never understood what young people say for all of eternity. So, like, if it's just a new thing that we don't get, it's fine.
Yeah, there was a Leave It to Beaver episode where he wanted to wear a T-shirt that had just like a weird eyeball on it.
Mm.
And but it was the 50s, so everybody's like, "What the fuck? It's a shirt with something." Like, and that was it. Like it's like the least offensive thing. It's just like a graphic, but people were freaking out. Don't do it. He had to he wore a sweater. Anyway, I saw it in reruns. I don't want anybody to think I saw it, first, like the premiere.
Premiere of the episode.
You have it on Pluto.
Yeah. Oh man. The series is on sale. I could buy every episode for $10. I won't, but I could.
More power to you.
All right. So today we're doing the Terminator, but before we get into the Terminator, we're gonna start this with here's the new thing, Randall. Is there any old business? This is something I thought of because every time we make an episode, we always forget. There's always something we forgot about to say on the last one. So I'm starting this.
I mean, you are welcome to make this a segment, but my memory is a sieve.
I understand.
So if there's old business, I don't fucking know.
It's mostly for Bjorn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I had stuff written down that I didn't say.
He takes. He always has notes and stuff that he doesn't say. So we can. We'll remember it. I sprung it on you, but I guarantee you it'll be easier from now on.
I'm pretty sure we didn't talk about this, but
the old business is for the fan, right?
For the fan,
right? The previous episode.
Okay.
Brad Pitt turned down the Bobby Rayburn role because he wanted to play Gil, and they were like, no, and so he passed. I thought that was a fun little tidbit about that movie.
Brad Pitt. Yeah, that was right in the window when Brad Pitt was getting
everything
offers.
Yeah.
They just figured out he should be a lead, like right post 7 or whatever.
Yeah.
All right, old business.
That's it.
Close that up. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to start a new segment someday called Bjorn's Corner, but I got to figure out what that's about.
The frame we have for you right now, Dan, is very Sam Raimi.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Chromebook's giving it like a Dutch angle.
Yeah.
Well, don't move it around. Yeah. Now it's being weird.
Now it looks stupid.
Now it's normal.
Hi, Cass. Now Cass is on our thing.
Yeah. Want to see baseball? My cat?
Yeah. Oh, that's right. We need to. There's the new cat,
okay.
baseball. So this
Hey,
is the second
baseball.
episode of our the new baseball season.
Oh no.
We did the fan last week. Now we're doing the Terminator, but Dan's got a new cat called Baseball.
Dan, are you gonna dye red stitch marks like opposing across his belly?
Or
Like
tattoo.
it's like that cat, like you got that cat in a Yorgos movie.
Yeah.
Let me hold on. I'm gonna turn all the lights off, and we can say it's David Fincher. How about that?
Fuck yeah. This
We
guy
don't-
knows his movies.
Yeah, now we have to do this. We have to do this episode 110 times.
What's in the
break it
fucking box?
faster.
It's just my cat.
That sounds David Fincher. That sounds excruciating. It's weird how he can make a movie that's really good, and then Clint Eastwood can make a movie that's also really good, and one takes is just like he'll just do one take and be like, that's good.
Yeah, he does that. I forgot who. I think it may have been Hilary Swank on $1 Million Baby. They did a take, and he's like, "All right, moving on." And she goes, "You don't want to do another one?" He goes, "Do you want to waste everyone's time?" It was either her on $1 Million Baby or Matt Damon on something.
It feels like Invictus, maybe.
Invictus.
Matt Damon. I mean, if you've seen that movie and heard Matt Damon's accent, you can tell that maybe they were both right.
Yeah.
But also, Clint Eastwood doesn't seem to bite off more than he could chew. Like, he seems to take movies where he's like, I could do all of this in one take.
Yeah.
It's
And
just
then
a
it
guy
shows.
driving, yeah. But sometimes it's fucking, some of those movies are Unforgiven
Yeah.
and $1 Million Baby.
Sure.
And then some of them are not. But
Right. Some of them are
Yeah.
Gran Torino.
yeah. Gran Torino is a movie like Crash, where it's like, it felt like it was going for something, but
The first
Still
time
bad.
you're like, "Oh, I could really see something here," and the second time you're like, I didn't."
Yeah,
If
it's
you
just another one
read
of
the
those, like-
dialogue, if you read the dialogue for that, it's like insane. It sounds like an 8th grader's like fucking racist ramblings on Reddit.
Yeah, absolutely, it does, and it plays like that too.
Yeah.
It watches
If
like
I'm
an
just-
8th grade.
I'm just asking questions. Was a movie? It would be.
Clint Eastwood finally answered the age-old question, how come they can say it but we can't?
Yeah.
Well, this is why. Also, it's fun to watch Gran Torino and Gran Turismo back to back.
I believe you.
I'm gonna play the new
It's,
Gran Torino video game.
Right? You keep
Just
hitting
Grand
X.
Theft Auto, San
Yeah.
Andreas.
You're the cop.
Yeah, exactly.
Gran Torino, the video game. You just tell people to get off your lawn. Shit, there's people out there again. I gotta go tell them to get off my lawn.
Punk. He just ends every
Punk.
word.
Fuck, yeah.
Punk.
All right, so before we talk about the Terminator, anybody see anything else? You see anything else?
Yeah, for my birthday next door, we watched Darkman. Sam Raimi's
Darkman. Fuck yeah,
which I'd love
Darkman.
to do on this pod.
Oh, we
if it
will.
fits. Okay.
Darkman is awesome. Have you
Darkman's
seen Darkman,
sick.
Dan?
No, I haven't.
Oh, it's so good. Young Liam Neeson. It's an early Sam Raimi. Well, not early. I mean, it was 1990, but young.
I mean, it was like the third one, right? Like he just made 2 Evil Deads and then that one, right?
Was that it?
Yeah.
Okay.
He hadn't done Spider-Man.
No, he hadn't. He was 10 years early, in
Hmm.
fact. Yeah, young Liam Neeson, Frances McDormand. That's kind of it as far as the bigger names, except for one big cameo at the end that I won't spoil.
Yeah.
Yeah, very, very.
Is it
solid
Spider-Man?
movie.
Is
It
it the
is Spider-Man.
Spider-Man's?
It's
It is
Spider-Man,
Spider-Man. Yeah. He got real tiny Tobey Maguire. To come
Yeah,
in
but
for
whatever
it.
age they were in 1990 is the
Yeah.
cameo.
Darkman killed Uncle Ben.
Yes.
It's it's a
That sounds
shared
like a plot of
universe.
Gran Torino.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, it's a line from Gran Torino, but it means something different. Yeah, so Darkman's awesome.
Yep.
What about you? You see anything?
I watched Lucy. I hadn't watched it in a while.
Oh,
It was a shuffle
Scarlett
pick.
Johansson?
Yeah. And
like
Morgan Freeman.
She's limitless.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like she
She gets
the
drugs
limitless
put in
drugs.
her, and then they kick her, and so the drug bag opens up, and then it makes her like use all of her brain, and she can control people and things. It's cool.
Interesting.
Luc Besson
Okay, sure, one of his.
Wasn't that the one where? Wasn't it the one where what's her face gets naked in it, and all the straight boys went crazy in 2013 when it came out?
I think so.
What? You might be thinking of Swordfish.
Swordfish.
No, Lucy, I used to work at a family video store. That's why I'm pretty sure because a bunch of dudes would come in and she's like, "You totally see your tits in that one." This has nothing to do with film or anything. Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah.
I'm thinking more of Lyndall Hamilton's tits right now because we just watched that one. But.
Yeah. Another one that I saw recently was Swordfish, and I remember when that came out, which I think that was like 2002. But when that came out, everybody was like, "Oh, you could see Halle Berry's tits." And I watched it recently, and I'm like, she's reading a book.
And she just takes the book down.
She just takes the book down, has a quick exchange with Hugh Jackman, and then
and made $1 million on top of her salary for that single.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Good for her.
Damn, that's awesome.
What a weird.
I also did
thing to break her not being naked in movies,
right?
Just a movie she's too good for anyway.
Yeah.
Dan?
I just watched.
Now you talk.
Okay, I just watched the first half of The Whale, and it was kind of a bummer, so we changed it. But it's very good. But when I started, I was like, "Ooh, I get to see Brendan Fraser's tits in it," and I was really excited about that.
He got $1 million to show his tits in that one.
Pretty sure that was a settlement lawsuit, but yeah.
Right, he gained 400 pounds for that role. It's crazy.
Yeah,
it's dangerous.
He took it right off too.
They should have let Christian Bale do it and see how long it took him to fucking waste 700 pounds.
The classic reverse fail. Yeah.
Right. I
mean, that guy takes years off his life when he does that shit. What about you, Dan? You see any movies that aren't the Terminator? Recently?
Recently we watched the 2017 Muppet movie last night.
That's
great. It's a great movie. And then the Terminator. Rewatched the Terminator OG.
2017 Muppet movie. Which one is that one? Is that
Jason Segel, right?
No, is that the one with Ricky Gervais?
I think he does make
Muppets Most
cameo.
Wanted?
Is that the one with Darnoff? Am I thinking of Looney Tunes?
You're thinking of Looney Tunes. You're definitely thinking of Looney Tunes. I think that Muppets movie is Amy Adams.
Yeah, okay. I'm way off. So the Muppets was 2011. Muppets Most Wanted was 2014, and that does have Ricky Gervais.
Which one was it?
Which one did you
I watched the Muppets with Jason Segel.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Alan Arkin has the funniest line in that movie. I'm not gonna say it, but it's just because he's in it so briefly.
Mm-hmm.
But goddamn, he has one sentence that just kills me.
Okay.
That movie really felt like a Muppet movie. I never saw the second one.
Is it Amy Adams?
Yeah.
In the 2011?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's so good at it.
She's fantastic in it.
Right. I don't think I've seen anything that wasn't the Terminator. I've been watching too much TV.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I guess we could we're a little early to jump into the Terminator, but why not? It's the Terminator.
Sure.
There's a lot to talk about.
Can I just say one thing about Alan Arkin?
Yeah, please do.
I always mix him and Alan Alda up, and I still don't know the difference, but I like both of them.
One's alive. So
right.
That's where we can start.
Alan Alda wasn't bald.
Right.
For most of like he might be now, but he wasn't for the bulk of his public.
And he's the
alive MASH,
one. Yeah.
Yeah, 90 years old, so just barely. But you can only use that for a couple more months, probably. But
Alan Arkin was a founding member of Second City.
Really?
Yeah, he was like the first improv. Like he was in with Del Close. Like
interesting.
Yeah,
good for him.
Yeah, he's great. He's been in so much stuff. Wait Until Dark is one of the best, like scary movies. Got like the best jump scare.
I haven't seen. I think the only movie of his I've seen is Little Miss Sunshine.
Wow.
You've not seen Edward Scissorhands or Argo?
Oh, and
Well-
Edward Scissorhands. Oh, both of those.
Have you seen So I Married an Axe Murderer?
Yes. Okay, so
Have you
4.
seen Gross Point Blank?
No.
Yeah, okay. So there's 4.
There's 4.
There's
okay,
some.
all
There's
right.
more.
All right. I'm wrong by a factor of 75%.
Have you seen
Yeah,
the Santa
there's-
Claus 3?
The closeting? No, I haven't.
Have you seen Frankie and the Bean? Frankie and the Bean is one of the early buddy cop movies. It's him and James Caan. Or Freebie and the Bean. That's what it's called. Freebie and the Bean.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. There's not a lot of Alan Arkin movies where his name's above the title.
Sure.
And those are all before. Like that's why we could probably come up with 10 more you've seen, but
Mm-hmm.
not for any real, not to rub it in. He just pops up and stuff from time to time. He's in America's Sweethearts for a minute. So funny in that. He's so funny in anytime he gets to be funny. All right, so the Terminator, we're doing it. The Terminator feels like it's too big for what we do, but when it came out, it was not. The sequel really elevated the whole thing. And you got the context. You want to put it the scores? And
So the IMDb audience score was 8.1 out of 10. Critic 84, and then Rotten Tomatoes 89% audience, 90% critic.
Wow. All right.
So, and then it came out.
Roger Ebert did not review this.
Came out October 22nd, 1984. And looks like opened at $4 million.
Wow.
The
This
domestic.
thing tanked.
Yeah,
Do you have the top 10?
I do have the top 10. It was number 1.
All right.
Fuck.
And then a whole bunch of stuff I've never heard of, and I just kept going till there was more stuff that I'd heard of or seen. So number 1 was Terminator. Number 2 was Terror in the Isles, which is a compilation. I looked it up. It's a compilation movie of like
sure.
scenes.
Yeah, it's like Body Bags or Creep Show.
Yeah.
All right.
Number 3 was Body Double.
All right.
It
Brian De
also
Palma.
looks
Brian
like
De
one
Palma.
we could do
Yeah.
on this. It's
A lot of Brian De Palma's movies could be done on this.
There's too much like nudity and stuff. Like,
No, that's fair. But like Sisters, Body Double, Dress to Kill, like those are all.
I mean, blowout, yeah, but
Blowout for sure. Yeah.
all right. Number 4, Places in the Heart, had been out for 2 weeks. Thief of Hearts. Teachers, number 6. Number 7, Firstborn. That was opening weekend. Number 8, American Dreamer. Number 9, The Little Drummer Girl. Number 10, All of Me. Which
all of me, Steve Martin, Lily Tomlin.
it's
Okay.
yeah, that is one that I watched as a kid a lot because it's just Steve Martin pretending to be 2 people, have 2 people in his body.
Okay.
It's great. Doing a lot of mime stuff. Then let's see. Number 11, Soldier's Story. Number 12, Razor's Edge.
Ooh, Bill Murray. Wait, no. Yeah,
Bill Murray. And then another Bill Murray. Number 13 was Ghostbusters. Had been out for 8 weeks.
Yeah.
Then Amadeus, and then Buckaroo Banzai.
Wow.
Wow.
Buckaroo Banzai.
I was
was
gonna
number
give-
15.
I was gonna give you shit when you said I hadn't heard of any of these, so I just went until I found something that I did, and then you started reading them off, and I was like, no, I also have not heard of most of those.
I had to
movies.
look a lot of them up, and I was like, oh, I guess I have seen that one.
Mm-hmm.
But none of them were like, and I had to go to Buckaroo because we did it on the podcast
Sure.
already.
Fair enough.
I think the only movie I've heard from that list was Amadeus.
Yeah.
So
And
no Ghostbusters.
No
for you, huh?
Ghostbusters?
Oh no, yeah, I don't believe in that stuff.
Too scared.
Are you talking about the all boys Ghostbusters?
Yeah.
Oh, the old lame one with all the boys.
God's Ghostbusters. Let's. Be
Oh
clear.
yeah,
Yeah.
Christian Ghostbusters.
Yeah. The Lord's Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters who should be able to vote. Is,
None of this bullshit suffrage Ghostbusters.
yeah, boo.
Boo.
Oh wait, no, that's my ghost impression.
All right. So, what was the first time you saw the Terminator, Dan? Was it? It was
Like
recently,
3 weeks
right?
ago when we We
Yeah.
texted
Really?
about like 3 weeks ago. Yeah. Yeah, I was raised by a single mom, so like 80s violence movies aren't like in my repertoire of film. But
Sure.
I watched it for the first time, thought it was better than the second one. Mostly
That's a
because I haven't
take.
seen the second. Yeah, I haven't seen the second one, so from my perspective, it's
Okay.
way better. Like seeing a movie versus not seeing one, it's no contest to me.
Sure.
But,
Right.
no, I like it.
This entire watching this movie is more fun than looking at that poster.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
I will. That is a. You could back that take up. It's good.
Mhm.
But yeah, I liked it. I kind of expected it to be like way cornier than it
Mhm.
was. And like I kind of expected the "I'll be back" like to be like way more like just goofy, over like super
Sure.
campy. I was kind of surprised at how like serious the movie took itself. You know what I mean? I mean, obviously, but I thought it was going to be like 80s machismo, cheese, porn coming through, but none. I liked it a lot.
Honestly, the cheesiest thing about this movie is the music.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
not even it's not to any significant degree, but that's the corniest thing I found about it.
Yeah, I mean, I think the two corniest things are when he gets can we spoiler the movie? I mean, it's been,
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
okay.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it
40
until 3
years
weeks ago,
old.
so yeah.
It's older than me.
When he get congratulations on being under that age. When he gets
It's close.
it's like that and the Alan Arkin line you can use for a couple more weeks. But when he gets like all smushed down by like the
The
compressor
hydraulic
thing,
press,
and
yeah.
and it was like the Highlander lightning came everywhere, like that was corny. Like that was the only really cheesy part when they had the fake lightning. The only other unbelievable part was when Arnold Schwarzenegger pretended to have a limp in those scene, and it
Mm.
was the most unbelievable thing I've ever seen Arnold Schwarzenegger ever do trying to act. Because like was 84 at this point he's in his life he's like there's never once been anything wrong with my body. What do you mean I have to limp? Like
Yeah. It's right. Oh, we should put that into context a little bit too. Like, none of these people were stars.
Yeah, not one.
Cameron made Piranha 2 and got fired.
Mm-hmm.
Schwarzenegger had made Conan,
Mm-hmm.
and then they had to push the production of this because he had to make the second Conan. But that was it. Like the pumping iron or whatever. Sure, he was in the background of scenes in The Long Goodbye.
Mm.
But the Terminator was the first. Like nobody was a star. Nobody.
When did Raw Deal come out?
After 86.
Okay.
Right. So Terminator, the next one he made was Commando.
Okay.
But the Terminator, he was this is the part that he had the meeting with Cameron, the studio, like they wanted him to play Reese. And Cameron wanted him to play the Terminator and talked him into it. And that's why it all works. And when they wanted him to play Reese, they had in mind to play the Terminator O.J. Simpson.
No shit.
Yeah. And Cameron said no because he couldn't imagine him killing somebody.
and
and
also
then-
OJ apparently wanted to have the chasing scenes be way longer. I don't know why.
Yeah. And
But-
through airports.
And with a truck that didn't exist yet.
Yeah.
It's longer, slower,
Uh-huh.
and on the freeway.
Yeah.
The studio kept being like, "Who's Al Cowlings?" And then that's where that famous line, like that was the first time Al Cowlings ever said, "You know who I am, damn it." Came from that. Yeah, go.
There's in Terminator they have like a description of like the car that he steals and they're trying to do it and they're like, is it all white Ford? So close. Just add
So
super
close.
close with Bronco.
So close. I like how he looked like a robot in this one. Like
Yeah.
he had the haircut of what you would glue to a robot's
Yeah,
head.
absolutely.
That was pretty neat.
And taking his eyebrows off,
Mm-hmm.
that really really
I noticed
roboted
that
him.
like halfway through the movie they didn't have eyebrows. Did he start with no eyebrows and I just missed it?
I also was like, wait, I read they get burned off in a scene.
Okay.
Yeah, they actually originally it was supposed to be Whoopi Goldberg, but they just kept the eyebrows.
That was the only thing they kept from that script was no eyebrows.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a lot of musical numbers about being a nun in it.
Whoopi Goldberg and OJ. This is a real DEI attempt, wasn't it?
Yeah, back then.
Yeah.
The older I get, the more I like the music and the theme, like the dun 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 dun.
Oh,
like that part rips.
The main theme is incredible.
But like the synth stuff, like it grows on me as I get older. Like it's pretty cool, just because nothing's ever gonna sound like that.
And it makes all of those scenes way more chaotic and uncomfortable.
Yeah.
There's barely a rhythm that they keep with that music.
Yeah.
It's just
yeah.
It just feels gross.
I think the only songs you really hear are like when that lady with autism, or she just wears headphones all the time, so I'm assuming. But when she's
all right,
like
3140, definitely have an edit point there.
Sorry.
Fucking with you.
But when she's
No,
like
Dan has everything but, so he's allowed.
Yeah. Yeah, you think this politeness is from being from the Midwest. I have OCD. That's all it is. But when she's fucking to the jock jam or whatever, when she's got the headphones on, that's like a normal song. And then as her boyfriend's getting murdered, as she's making him a sandwich, which is hilarious.
Yes.
She's got like regular headphones, like blasting like some new wave, whatever. I think those are the only two like regular ass songs I remember.
Yeah, same. Everything else is scored. So it makes sense.
Yeah, it's dope. I want the soundtrack. I think it'd be fun to drive around and listening to that.
Sure.
Yeah, I hopped on my synthesizer and was messing around making stuff this morning after watching it.
Yeah. I mean, if we're on our way, we might as well get used to the tunes.
Yeah, for sure.
I think the most unbelievable part is that Kyle Reese is supposed to know what phone books are. He was born...
Yeah, he just ran straight to the fucking phone book, didn't he?
Like, I feel like someone now wouldn't know what phone books are.
I feel like that's something I can excuse away by being like, John Connor probably told him, go find a payphone and a phone book.
Find a phone
when you
book.
Get there and look up Sarah Connor.
Rip a page out.
Yeah.
All right,
this
now
is the alphabet.
How old is Kyle in the Terminator?
Wait, it can't be that.
So the
He's 18,
timeline
she's
we
18.
get.
He's a 2004 baby.
The timeline that we get is he says 40 years in the future is when the Skynet attack happens. So we know that he is and he grows up in the post-apocalyptic world, and he appears to be between like 25 and 30. So I could have just said that and skipped all the other parts. 25 to 30 is my guess.
So 40 years after this happens is when Skynet takes over.
Right.
And then he's born after that.
He's born after that.
So that means John Connor is
world.
75 years old or 85 years old when he sends him back, because he's the So here's what
like 60.
Here's what I want. Do they not put a time, like a date?
I read 2029.
Yeah, it seems
2029 is when he gets sent back from, and blah 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 blah. Yeah, so it looks like Kyle was born in 2004.
Which in 84 that would have been 30. So
20 years.
His accounting is wrong, but
yeah, they just kind of fudge those numbers a little bit. All right, so now's a good point to bring this up. So Kyle Reese is the father of John Connor.
Yes.
If he's John Connor's father, who sent him back?
The first time.
Well, yeah, the first time. How many times?
Because it's a time loop movie, right?
No.
Yes.
It's a time loop series, but the movie is not a time loop.
I'm not quite grasping the issue. So
if he's the father,
like the
if he has
problem.
to go back in time, if John Connor sends him back in time, and when he goes back in time, he fucks Sarah Connor
gets her pregnant,
John Connor's born, who sent him back? John Connor's not there until he goes back. There is no John Connor until he goes back.
Yeah, but if you think it's the timeline's a closed loop, then John Connor always sent him back,
Right.
and then his mom always banged Kyle, which
Right.
only makes sense. So
I mean, look at Michael Biehn. Of course, she always bangs Kyle.
No, it doesn't. But there has to be one where it doesn't. If it's a loop, but it isn't a loop. It's not. The series is looped, but the movie itself is not a loop.
Here are my thoughts. She gets pregnant with somebody regardless, and she has to raise John in some form of a post-apocalyptic world regardless, because the Skynet attack is always going to happen.
Right.
So she gets pregnant with a kid, with any father, it doesn't really matter who, then she always has to raise that kid in that environment and brings up that child.
So it's like if Marty McFly did make it with his mom.
Right.
The first time he was from his dad, but now he's from himself.
Right. And then every Marty from that point forward is just a little fucked up.
I'm gonna be honest.
Also,
this is the first time today I watched the movie not stoned, and I was like, "Wait, he's fucking his mom?" Like that. I was like, "How did Jeff and I never talk this through?"
It would only be his mom if this was a Korean movie.
Yeah. If the name of this movie was Old Boy Terminator, then
then Reese, then you find out that Reese was, and then it just keeps happening.
Right.
Yeah.
There was another. If he gets okay, hold on. Let's keep going. Somebody else say something. I got to remember the thing I wanted to say.
Yeah. I mean, I can't really get over that Kyle was born in 2004. Like, I can't imagine someone saving the world that hadn't seen the Patriots' first dynasty. You know what I mean? Like, I just like you don't understand how.
If he was born in 2004, wouldn't he have seen the Terminator?
Yeah.
Couldn't he? He could have seen it.
Terminator.
It would have made the whole thing.
All of this.
If this movie came out after Back to the Future, that picture he has of Sarah Connor would fade in and out based on how much danger she was in.
Yeah.
And then he would always be able to look. And even if it seemed dangerous, he would look. And if it's still a solid picture, he's like, oh, I have some time.
Mm-hmm.
But if he's almost all the way gone, then you would always know the urgency.
You know what's interesting is now that you bring up this point, it does kind of unravel the whole thing, because that picture, I don't think that picture ever gets taken if it's not Kyle that fucks her.
Right?
Because if she gets impregnated by somebody else, then she doesn't have a reason to run.
Yeah, she's not running. She's not in Mexico. Why would she run?
Right.
Yeah.
I also love that he's like, here's my mom. And the guy's like, nice.
It's like, I love her. I'll cross a universe for her.
Yeah.
I'll cross time for her.
See, in my head, I think he found that picture, and then they were like, he had the chance to go back in time and be like, I'm doing it. I fell in love with this picture. Also, they do hook up, but he's basically says he's never had sex. That he's never had when they're having the what are women like in your time, which is such a funny, like, we always bag on Why Do You Cry from T2?
Yeah.
Like, as if what are the women like in your time isn't just as bad.
Right.
And also,
if he had
what
never
is
had
it?
Sex, if he had never had sex before, that sex scene is way shorter. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't. Her shirt doesn't even come off if he's the virgin.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
not,
He doesn't enter her.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know. If
Yeah,
he'd
no.
get in.
No.
So he's not the dad.
That load stays in his pants.
The load that could have saved humanity.
It was
Oh my God.
honestly, it was probably the first time he was ever with another person and they were both clean at the same time.
I thought about that like halfway through the sex scene. I'm like, he is filthy.
But didn't they clean up? Like, they
there's
had
a
that
shower
room.
there.
They could have at least
The last shot of that sex scene is them grasping hands together, and his fingernails are disgusting.
Oh yeah, he doesn't know how to
He is
clean
a
those.
gross man when they are fucking.
He does not know about showers.
No.
Man, he should have took a shower. That's awful.
Which that probably would have been his first one if he was raised in a wasteland.
And he's probably uncut.
Yeah. So it's real. It's extra gross.
Yeah.
These are the important things.
All I'm saying is this sex scene is probably the most unrealistic part about this whole movie.
The fact that, like, okay, you know, he could have the most banging cut body in the universe, but as soon as his pants come off and that wafts into your face, no one's thinking that's hot.
Mm-mm. What are boys like in your time? And he's just like a filthy guy. pretty much the same.
Mostly
yeah.
this, yeah.
Not much different.
My favorite thing that I read about was Michael Biehn. He did a Southern accent in his audition, and they were like, no. He looks perfect, but that accent, what are you doing?
Right. Like, there's no regions.
Right.
Like, what are you doing?
So then I spent the rest of the movie just being like, come with me if you want to live, y'all. I've always loved you.
There's a T-800 over them there hills.
Watch out, Sarah.
I'm going out to get supplies.
But then they called his agent and they were like, yeah, he's perfect, but like that accent was crazy. We can't do it. And he's like, and the agent was like, accent?
Yeah.
Sent him back and they were like, casted.
Amazing.
He just took a big old swing.
It was
why not?
He worked the voice up for a play.
Yeah.
The Terminator play.
No, really, that's really what it was.
He was doing
really?
he was doing another thing.
So he was just like, no, I'll just do it in this audition.
Okay.
Well, he definitely feels
practice
like
it.
that kind of like David Caruso type where he just would stay in character.
Sure. Yeah.
So he didn't audition. That first audition was the character from the play auditioning for the Terminator.
Okay.
And he ended his
he won't
monologue.
break character.
Yeah, and he ended his monologue with "The South will rise again." We're like, we gotta come back in a week.
We need you to read a couple books.
It's a little on the
right.
nose. This is supposed to be an allegory. If we say it outright, it falls apart. Also, you're your own father.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
I was remarking towards the end of this, like how similar the trajectory of this and the Alien franchise go from movie to movie. Like, starts out with kind of a somewhat meek lady lead who develops in like tougher and tougher as the movie goes on, and then the second movie happens and she is the most badass warrior that you could possibly want.
Yeah.
And then the third movie, it gets some undeserved hate from fans, is generally okay. The fourth one is absolute fucking garbage. And then after that, they kind of lose each other. But those first four movies stay on a real similar trajectory.
And then they reset it at some point.
They reset it at some point. And
The beginning of Dark Fate is so funny.
dude, the Dark Fate in and of itself is not bad.
No, I like the movie, but the dead ass beginning.
I don't remember the beginning.
They're like on the beach and it's like a CGI Edward Furlong or whatever, and a de-aged Linda Hamilton, and
Right.
another Terminator shows up and kills him. And it's like,
Right.
we just went through the whole thing for this not to happen.
Yeah.
But they also sent back more than one Terminator, which was the first time that was brought up.
Yeah.
How do they know Sarah Connor's in LA but not which one she is? And if they can't tell which one she is, how do they know it's the one that's in LA?
Yeah.
They should be killing Sarah Connors all across the world.
No, when you say it's the first time they've sent more than one back, you're saying it's the first time Skynet has sent more than one back.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Which Skynet is basically like Ask Jeeves, right?
Basically, yeah.
Pretty much, yeah, military ass Jeeves.
Yeah.
But the like, of course they could send back more like that. As I was watching this the other night, I was just thinking, there's only one. Why did they only send one back? Like, they don't. It makes sense that the Resistance could only send one back.
Yeah.
Their resources are more limited.
Mm-hmm.
I guess.
But if this was that big a deal to them, why they could send back 10?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently, James Cameron originally wanted more than one to come back, and then they just used all of his ideas in the second one. They like cut having multiple Terminators,
Which
and
makes
just
sense
for budget reasons, and then they put all those ideas into the next one.
I will say, and this is going to be a little bit of a spoiler for you because you haven't seen the second one. The fucking dude, the storytelling, the way that they continue the whole thing in the second one is so good.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
find it. And I think actually the second one is when Skynet is first a thing. I don't think they mention it in the first one at all. I think it's just Cyberdyne.
Yeah. It's, right. They send, because none of us are, even me, I'm not old enough. Because I saw the second one first. Because it came out when I was 13 or whatever.
Same.
Yeah, me too.
So none of us got the, and you know enough about the second one. Like, it's in the zeitgeist. Like, it's hard to.
Yeah.
So we didn't get
Liquid
to
metal.
have that moment where we think he's bad and then he isn't.
Right.
Like, that was probably cool as shit.
Yeah.
If I was 10 years older and saw both in the theater or whatever, man, that would have been such a mind-blowing, oh my God, because the entrance, whatever, with the rose box and the shotgun or whatever, it seems like he's not the good guy.
Right.
Like, he's just, and that's all we know about him too, is as the villain.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's fucking cool.
It's still very cool.
It still works.
I also liked how in the first one, he has to acquire a weapon to be an effective Terminator. Otherwise, it's all hand-to-hand.
Yeah.
And then in the second one, they're like, no, make him a weapon.
Yeah.
Well, no, he does the thing through the windshield.
Well, sure. I mean,
and the thing through the not Bill Paxton.
But he
friend.
needs something to make that stuff happen. He has to rip a pipe off of something or get a shotgun. Whereas the T-1000
or rip off a pawn shop.
Right.
Yeah.
Whereas
the T-1000
the T-1000 can just turn into a blade and cut people's heads off.
Well, because whenever the T-800, whenever he was trying to punch, it would be like a loading thing would happen, and it would take a second for it to
every
like
punch
actually
needed to buffer.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you could probably hear like the hydraulics in his arm go.
Yeah.
Still though, you don't want to fight him.
No. No, robot or not, he's fucking huge. I would never want to encounter a
let's not forget that as gross as Reese was when they finally smashed, he also had been wearing clothes he took from a homeless person.
Yeah.
So he didn't even have
Pants.
even when they broke into that, even when he was like running through that shop, he didn't take any new clothes.
Nope.
No.
Which clothes do you
shoes
think
and
were
some new
dirtier,
pants.
the homeless guy's clothes or the crust punk's clothes?
Ooh, good question.
Because it's neck and neck, gotta be, right?
Yeah, that's tough. I'm going to say I'm going to say it's even.
And if you're
But a robot's wearing one of them, so he's not going to care as much.
right.
Yeah.
But they do sweat. They do say that.
Yeah.
They sweat and
They do
smell
sweat.
and have bad breath.
Which there was a point I wanted to bring up about
How
that.
do they have bad breath?
I don't know. They said
They're
that.
organic.
Like, that's the funny. Imagine like getting like that close to a Terminator and the bad breath. We're like, oh my God, this is it.
Right. When he melts, when all the shit melts off and he's just the endoskeleton, his like the skull has teeth, but the teeth don't move.
Yeah.
But the face would talk when he still had a face. His mouth could move.
I guess he doesn't really need to talk when he's at that point.
But it's still
He never talk. He would look corny. It would be so corny. They probably shot a few lines and they were like, no.
Yeah,
That voice coming out
Also-
of that thing.
If an android that's been stripped of its like skin is coming at you, I'm pretty sure you kind of know what it wants. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
don't think you need to talk to it. You're like, I get what he's after.
all I'm saying is how did the face talk when the endoskeleton's mouth doesn't move? Like that's all. Like the skull is a solid piece.
Speaking spell inside with a mouse.
There you go.
Right? I only thought about it because of the bad breath. There's no fucking mouth. Once the skin is gone, there's not a mouth there. It's just a shape of a face.
Yeah.
So where's the breath coming from? Why is it breathing?
It's just
It's
a
like an
It
scent
can't
gland.
possibly. So there's lungs.
It's got scent
Tiny
glands.
exhaust port.
Yeah.
We saw its thing, and it's like all the skin's gone. We saw the skeleton. There's no lungs.
They put a dick on it too.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was
they
gonna
looked
say.
at it in the second one.
Uh-huh.
There's a lot of
Yeah, you
ladies
see it.
looking down.
You see it in the first one. It's like, why does it? You didn't have
Yeah,
to add that,
Yeah.
or at least make it like a knife he can pull off or something, or like a gun.
I mean, he could probably beat you to death with it if it's detachable. He could just
I mean,
he could
even-
really hurt you if it isn't.
I saw how
Break
those
your
shadows
knees.
laid. Even if it's attached, he might be able to kill me with it. I don't know.
It's more angle related. Like if you're in the right, you can change. You could get away, make it so it
Yeah.
just hits your knees or chest or whatever, however tall you are, however tall he is. It's surprising to find out that Schwarzenegger's only like 6'1", 6'2". Like he's not really that tall. He seems
Whoa.
like a fucking monster. So that means Michael Biehn is smaller than you think.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's like how tall is like basketball players are the short he's like a short basketball player.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah, he's like
No, I mean-
Chris Paul's height.
No, he's about as tall as me,
Yeah.
and Randall is about as tall as the shortest basketball player. Like Steph Curry's 6'4".
I'm 6'1".
You're only 6'1"?
Yeah, I'm 6'1".
Oh, I thought you were taller than
No.
that. Never mind. 51 minutes. Take that out.
less 5.5.
I'm 5'8". That's
Great.
what we do.
Yeah, there we go.
me too. I was really excited about the Nike Vandals, so the sneakers he's wearing that he
that's
puts on.
That's what I was going to say. If you're here in Portland and you want to see the first jacket that he steals off the crust punk and wears for half the movie, it is at Movie Madness.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, you can go check that out.
Right? The Crust Punks, Bill Paxton.
Mm-hmm.
It was the first of Bill Paxton being, he's the only guy to be killed by a Terminator, an alien, and a predator.
Yeah.
Rough.
Well, I wore my Nike Terminator sneakers. That's what the name of this model.
Ah, okay.
Oh, really?
They're one of my favorites. I have a whole bunch of colorways on them. They're the ones
Okay.
that have Nike and big logos in the back.
Okay.
But they came out a year after the movie, and they are kind of named after the movie.
The year after the first one?
Yeah, after this movie came out.
Damn.
So these came out in '85
Never
originally, and then they reissued them in '22, and I got a bunch of pairs.
Oh,
Okay.
man.
I have the low top Vandals that look like Tampa Bay creamsicle, like Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the creamsicle.
Yeah.
I guess what the color they look.
Ah,
Not
I
funny,
do like
but
that. That's all right. I mean, I don't know that much of that was. PF Flyers. Linda Hamilton was wearing PF Flyers. We're going to talk about Schwarzenegger wore someone else's boots.
yeah, Doc
Sure
Martens.
does.
Doc Martens. Were they? I don't remember. I doubt it.
Dude,
Yeah.
They're like motorcycle boots.
I will say last night when I was watching this and this morning when I was rewatching the second half, I just want to watch T2 now.
Yeah, yeah.
That's all I want to do for the rest of the day.
Yeah. I've been playing that video game. I think I talked about it before, but there's a Terminator 2 video game that's new, but it feels like a Super Nintendo game.
Oh, okay.
What?
Yeah.
Holy shit, that's awesome.
And it's like the game that should have been. It's like Contra,
Okay.
but more mechanics to it. But like it's so fun. There's like a motorcycle scene
Dude, this
where you're shooting.
Terminator and Terminator 2 are begging for like a high quality almost like James Bond.
They made a bunch of gallery shooters like where you like in the arcades with like
Sure. No,
But-
I want like a third person RPG.
yeah.
From Terminator.
That
I
would be
think that would be
cool.
sick as fuck. Where you're the T1, you're the Arnold Terminator, and you're trying to get away from the T1000.
That's kind of what this one is, but it's like a side scroller,
Okay.
and you have to like hide from the T1000 or it kills you.
Yeah.
And like you're Linda Hamilton, and the next some levels you're the Terminator.
Yeah. I would
So-
love a Last of Us style video game
Yeah.
where that's the case.
I want
Think
a
if they did, like,
video
a-
game where you just go hang out at the Tech Noir.
Yeah,
It's like it's Sims, but for drinking.
Sure.
They should
I
do
never
like an
mind. It was
over-
84 it's an 84 nightclub, so not drinking. It's like The Sims, but for cocaine and synth.
Yeah. Yeah.
That club looks awesome. There's very rarely is there like a nightclub in a movie where I'm like, I fucking want to go to that nightclub real bad.
I love how they describing how hard it is to spot them, and in the Tech Noir scene where he spots him, his back is fully to Arnold. He like turns around with the gun and aims it at him, and he's seeing him for the very first time as he's about to kill into Hamilton.
Oh yeah. That's the only time where they're really face to face, right? Or in the same frame.
I mean,
because the rest of the time they're chasing, like it's like two shots put together.
Yeah.
So in that nightclub is the only time where Reese and the Terminator are in the same.
But her dropping the thing at the table and bending down, and then Arnold being right behind her. That was fucking. I love that scene. This is a great movie.
Yeah, it's got the it increases how bummed I am about these goddamn avatars.
Yeah,
you did this, like the way that they're like when they're escaping from the cop station.
Yeah,
and it's like that long shot from like True Detective. Season 1, episode 4. The last 15 minutes, like that big with that is just this.
Yeah,
it's the way that he was able to put that together, and you kind of still understand the geography of it and build the suspense with just doors.
Yeah,
fucking incredible,
dude. He used to be
incredible.
He used to be like one of the best filmmakers out there, and then he just got so fucking lazy. We were talking about that when it came to his physical releases. Because T2 is one of the most lauded 4Ks that ever came out, because he just loaded post-production with AI. So you watch it and everyone looks like they're made of wax.
Oh.
And whenever anybody has called him on it, he's like, fucking deal with it.
Oh,
I don't care. I do not give a shit. And that's just how his entire trajectory has been since Titanic.
He's better with constraint.
He's way better with
he didn't even get a lot of the permits for this one, I read.
Which wouldn't shock me.
Like, they just went out and shot stuff.
This is his second movie, and no one knew anybody who was in it. Like, him getting budget for this in the first place would have been a miracle.
Like, the last shot of her driving away, apparently they did not have permission to shoot it. The police came, and he said he was just like it was a film student. They were like, I'm just at UCLA. We're just making a little student film here.
So many indie filmmakers will do that with cops, because what are they going to say? Like okay, don't do it again. And I already got the shot, so I won't.
Yeah, they're not going to be like, but that's Linda Hamilton.
Right. Exactly.
You only can't pull that off on the next one.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. And the next
T2 is like that might be the perfect confluence of like the best thing he made without constraint. Like the way he was able to, but he was like tied to that story.
Right, exactly.
So
and
there was still a constraint. Yeah. But now he's unlimited money, unlimited
resource, unlimited everything.
And it's coming out boring.
And it's because for him, ever since he made Titanic, every project that he does is just to fund his want to explore the ocean, which is fine. More power to him. I respect someone who wants to do that.
Yeah, but True Lies 2 will make enough money for you to do that also.
Right. Yeah, exactly. And also giving a shit about what you're doing will do that, because you're James Cameron.
5 True Lies will let you go anywhere you want, man. Just do it.
I was going to say
they make movies that everybody sees and nobody ever talks about.
Yeah.
True Lies, Way of Water.
True Lies, fucking honest liquidity.
The only good thing James Cameron's done since Titanic is shit talk that billionaire that died in that submarine on the news. Like, that's the
only correct.
Which is awesome. It's a little surprising because he's not great at dialogue.
Yeah.
Almost every one of them has something that's embarrassing.
Yeah.
To some degree. Except for, I mean, True Lies has I Got a Tiny Dick is pathetic. So that movie should have won an Oscar. Even though the rest of it, it's not good enough to win an Oscar, but fuck, Bill Paxton's so funny in that movie.
That's one of his I haven't seen yet.
Oh,
you haven't seen True Lies? That feels like one that you would love.
I know that I would love it.
Also, the SNES game on that, pretty tight. Pretty solid.
Sick. Have you seen True Lies, Dan?
No, I haven't. I'm looking at the cover of it with a gun.
Yeah, all right. So we're gonna end up having Dan on a lot as we
get through some of these action movies.
Well, we got to get him to watch these. I'm his old guy friend, so I'm the one that's got to be like, you got to watch RoboCop, man.
Like as soon as we're done, you should go turn on T2 and watch T2.
Okay. Yeah,
it's fucking
I'll do
incredible.
that.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
it's
the
on
only,
HBO.
like-
I think they're
Yeah, the only like dad movies I really watched growing up were like the Highlander movies and then Gladiator, and that was like it. And then
God,
I've
that's
seen
a
like
shame.
Pride.
Gladiator sucks.
Yeah, I've seen
Gladiator and Highlander.
Yeah, the
Those are
Highlander
dad
movies.
movies.
Yeah, well, my dad showed them to me. Maybe they're bad dad movies. I don't really know, but yeah. Otherwise, like I've seen like Sense and Sensibility and Pride and Prejudice like 300 times. Like those are I was raised on.
All right, yeah.
Have you seen Alien?
I've seen that. Yeah, I've seen Alien. Like the first time I saw it was like 5 years ago.
Okay. What about Aliens?
Yeah, I saw that one the day after I saw Alien. Here's how I saw Prometheus before I saw Alien, and I still don't understand the problem with that movie. I liked it.
That's
man.
the right order because it's the first
It
one.
is technically the right order. Well, it's the right order. It's the right order if you really, really don't care about continuity.
But he
Yeah, I
wouldn't.
Yeah.
He wouldn't know to care about it because.
Well, you would because you watch Prometheus and you watch Alien. You're like, I know these take place in the same universe, but I don't know how the fuck they link with one another.
Oh yeah, but that's
Yeah,
why.
I mean-
That's why if you watch Prometheus first, it doesn't suck as bad.
Yeah.
Then you just start over. It's easier to pretend it's a different movie altogether.
Yeah.
I think I worked at a Family Video, which is like a Midwest family like video store chain in 2012 to 2013. So that's when most of my like beginning of watching movies was. So like Prometheus came out, and I was like, this movie is the best movie I've ever seen. That's not Star Wars.
It's also, I think, Family Video was more upfront, but Blockbuster did it too. Like you were renting mildly edited versions of these movies.
Also,
Blockbuster
they
got
do
caught. Yeah, Blockbuster did too. Yeah,
Like
Oh, I
a
didn't
clean
know.
flicks situation.
yeah. It wasn't. I mean, it wouldn't take it all. Like it wouldn't take everything out, but it would. They were. So I don't even. There's movies I don't know if I've seen the actual version.
Huh. Same, but couldn't tell you which ones they would have been.
Yeah, I don't.
I don't know what the fuck I rented.
I mean,
Except for
it's
Serial Mom.
it's close enough. Whatever I saw
Yeah.
that I haven't seen since is close enough. I saw a Family Video. The last Family Video I saw that was still open was not that long ago, but it was also like combined with like a weed shop, like in the same
Nice.
building. And that's
Yeah,
my
it's
dream
either
go. I want to
Little
open that. I
Caesars.
want to open my own Little Sleezers.
Little Sleezers there.
Little Sleezers. Strip club too.
Just a one stop. We sell weed, pizza, and you can rent movies.
My God.
Hey,
It'd be the best, right? Candy and
that's
sodas.
just a Friday night.
Hot
Yeah,
and
it's a-
ready.
you want to do a lot of
Introverts.
stuff and only have $25?
Yeah.
I mean, hell, you put a couple of rooms in the back you could rent to watch the movie on.
Oh my God.
Yeah. This is a fucking $1 million
This
idea.
is $1 million idea.
Hour 3. Don't edit it. Clip it out, but save it.
Yeah, don't show it to
And then,
anybody.
right, clip it out, download it, mail it to me. So we have the postmark.
You got it.
Right now it's low rent copyright.
It's just taboo video, but not porn.
Right.
Just-
Exactly. And there's pizza.
and there's pizza.
And what's taboo video?
Is it you can
So-
rent a personal porn room and just
Yeah.
like watch porn
You know how sex
Ugh.
shops will have like
by
booths?
yourself? Booth.
Why the fuck are you why the fuck are either of you bringing this up when Movie Madness does the same thing and isn't a porn shop?
They have a screening room.
They
you
have a
to
room
pay
you
a
can
lot
rent,
of money
yeah.
for, and no pizza.
Yeah, no pizza. Same as taboo video. It's just like taboo video
Just like
if
taboo
everything
video.
you said was different and in taboo video.
I'm not the one who brought up taboo video.
It's just but Movie Madness.
I'm on
I
your
don't-
right now, Jeff. I'm on
I'm-
your right, not your left.
And I'm on your side.
But you should have. You should have been the one to bring up Movie Madness.
I already
You
did.
can rent a jerk off room?
yeah.
At a porn
In Portland.
porn shops. Yeah.
That
I didn't
cannot
know that.
be that. Ugh, gross. Get rid of like the
No one said it was
hourly
clean.
wage employee. Yeah. Oh, I thought no. I just the hourly wage employee. There's no way that they're like getting in there and cleaning every part of it.
No.
or any of it at all, probably.
It's just a small hotel room.
We're gonna
Or
do.
I was
it's
just
a
saying, yeah.
booth. It's a booth with a seat.
With like
I've
Never
bleacher
been.
seats.
Yeah.
Now's a good
Stadium
time
seating.
to plug the Patreon, because the next Patreon episode, Bjorn's gonna explain how he knows any of this about Taboo Video.
Curiosity.
Right, the Terminator, man, 5 stars.
Oh, 100%. This movie rips.
This
Absolutely.
is the best. All right, we got to get Dan out of here. You got anything to plug, Dan? This comes
When's
out.
this coming out?
End of March.
Yeah, end of March.
End of March.
Let me get an exact date. Hang on. This is going to be April 3rd.
April
April
3rd.
April 3rd.
So I will be that weekend. I will be in Detroit doing Don't Tell comedy shows.
Hell yeah.
And then I'll just kind of be.
Should we cut
I'll
that
be
out?
in- yeah, cut it all out. Let me get over my. Okay, I'll be in. No, I'll keep it in. I'll be in. Keep this whole rambling part in. I'll be in Don't Tell Detroit Friday, April 3rd, and then Saturday, April 4th.
Fantastic.
I have therapy on Friday, April 10th, and then I'll be in Dayton, Ohio the following Friday.
All right. And we got a bunch of stuff together in July, but I will tell you more about that later. Bjorn, you got anything to plug?
Not really, no.
Randall's got his list.
The list.
And that's it. I have a podcast, Saturday Afternoon Movie Club. Keep subscribe, like and subscribe. All right, thanks, Dan. Thanks for doing this.
Oh, yeah.
Meeting adjourned.
Yeah, I have a stand-up special on YouTube called Unfinished Business. Stream it now. It would be cool if you guys did. Not you guys specifically, but your listeners.